He's just, I think, been real confident. Just got a good feel for the game, reading the play well. Um, yeah, he just continues to just stay with it, stay the course, and no panic to him.
Do you guys have to do anything different in front of him versus when Freddie's in net?
No, just obviously we want to execute our system the way we want to play, and we want to try to have the puck as much as possible. So, um, we obviously don't want to be giving up odd man rushes and plays that lead to second, third opportunities that make it difficult for a goaltender to establish his crease and being able to control what he can. So, we just got to go out there and continue to play the way we're capable of and the way we want to play defensively.
Auston mentioned sticking to structure in terms of success tonight, given the opposition and some of these elite forwards that they have. How will you be challenged in that regard?
Yeah, they get their D involved a lot as well, so they bring a lot of offense from the back end. So they get everyone involved, and when you start losing people and you're getting outnumbered because you're not making good puck decisions, and everyone being predictable with one another, playing within our structure, it can be a lot of chasing, and certainly with the talent they have, the skill they have, they can hurt you and put pucks to the net. So we understand that, and obviously we have to go out there and execute and be aware of the dynamic ability that they can bring.
I think that game in Florida, we played such a good 40 minutes. We really controlled the game, and we had, maybe a 5-minute lapse where, things got away from us, and it just shows you how important it is to play the full 60 minutes. It sounds cliche, but it's true. You take your foot off the gas, and it'll come back and bite you. So we got to learn from that, and it's a great opportunity here for us tonight to put it together.
One last talk about your grandfather. Have you seen more passion from a man than you've seen from your grandfather? Because it just came out of him when we talked with him.
Yeah, he's excited. He's having time of his life right now, and he's a big trivia guy. So for him to have this many people around to have an audience to answer his questions, he's in heaven.
I mean, it's been great. I think everybody's really enjoyed it. I mean, all the people. I mean, you get quite a variety. Tyson has his grandpa here. I've got one of my close friends from home, so you get quite a variety of different people. But a lot of people that have had positive influences on all of our lives. So it's been pretty spectacular so far.
Sheldon put a pretty unique spin on things. You guys won your first 3 games coming out of the break, and obviously third period wasn't the way you wanted to go with it the other night. Do you build on these 4 games and keep moving, knowing that things have been pretty good, as tough as things were the other evening?
I mean, I don't think we can hang our heads on that third period. Obviously, those are valuable points that we left on the line. But I mean, you look at the 2 periods or the 40, 45, 50 minutes of work that we put in. I mean, we played like we said the other night, as good as hockey as we played in a while. So I don't think that's something that we can be discouraged about. Obviously, we let that game slip away. But like you said, the last 3-4 games that we put together, I think we're pretty happy about it, and we just want to continue that momentum.
What's the mindset when you have Hutch in net versus Freddie?
I mean, it's the same.
What stands out about how Hutch has played in his last 4 starts?
I mean, he's been good. I feel like he's confident in there. He's dialed in, and obviously, it doesn't matter who's in net. We got to play the right way, and obviously play to our structure. And obviously, we trust in him that he's going to make the saves that he needs to make when the time comes.
What have you made of Alex Ovechkin's recent run here? Auston scored a ton of goals last week or 2.
I mean, it's obviously impressive, but I don't think it's a surprise to anybody.
I think there's an advantage to being at home and being comfortable, and you feel better there. I don't know if it necessarily always translates on the ice. The last change and all that kind of stuff is sometimes an advantage, sometimes it's irrelevant. I think every opponent and every situation, how your team is playing is unique and different. So I think sometimes it works out that you're a little bit better on the road. You think a little bit less and just get out and play.
You look at Hutch as a starter, and then Hutch having to come in cold a couple of times, and think that maybe there's some unfair criticism on him that way.
Well, we're obviously right now he's starting tonight. We're focused on him as a starter, and he's been excellent in that regard. So, lots of reasons for us to be confident there. We just got to go out and play for him.
I know he's not here, but is there any update on Freddie from yesterday?
I've had no update today. No.
How would you evaluate Tavares' play since you've been here?
What I would say about John, he's just been very consistent every single day with his approach, the work that he puts in practices to begin with, just kind of sets the tone for our entire team about what's what's required or what's expected and acceptable. So that's the first thing, and that's what you want to get out of your captain and your leader. And then he's been very consistent with how he works on the ice, and I think he would like to have had perhaps more offensive production, but he's still producing at a very high level for us, and we've given him different line mates, and he's handled that very well. And I think anybody who's played with him has benefited from his experience and his leadership and how he performs on the ice.